Hello everyone, and Warhammer Skulls has recently been announced. This is the video game showcase celebration day that Games Workshop have annually, and it looks like it's going to be a big one. We know for a fact that Total War Warhammer is going to be a part of it, Blood Bowl 3, which I'm surprised that game is still running, Space Marine 2, Battle Sector, Darktide, Rogue Trader, Tacticus, and Warpforge. All of these, well, are pretty decent games. What can we expect? It does seem like there is a lot coming, so let's have a little bit of a discussion. As per usual, Creative Assembly is taking part in Skulls, and they have made a tweet about it today where there's going to be news on the 22nd, that's the day of Skulls, but there's also going to be further news on the 23rd. It could be possible here that we will end up with a legendary hero, or if we go back all the way to Warhammer 2 during the Science and the Fury, we could end up seeing a small version of the trailer. This makes a lot of sense considering that it says maybe you'll join us afterwards on the next day for what's next for Total War Warhammer 3. So an educated guess here would say that maybe we'll see either a legendary hero or maybe some free units instead during Skulls on the 22nd, and then the trailer or another faction reveal on the 23rd. I could be wrong here, but it just kind of makes sense, seeing as they're being split up into 2 days, which is kind of weird. I don't think they've done this during Skulls events before. But they definitely want to keep the momentum going, especially as there is a bit of fatigue, including from myself, as there have not really been any substantial posts since the original video regarding the Sinesh reveal. Overall, it's going to be pretty interesting to see. What I'm very confused about is, where is 6.3? I was expecting some sort of blog soon, but maybe it's going to drop around that time too. Sometimes when Creative Assembly throw out info, they hit it rapid fire. So, hey, let's hope so. I know many of you are wondering about the potential of the trailer for a potential, we have to keep saying potential here, Total War 40k happening. I don't think it's going to happen through Skulls. I think it's going to be further down the line. It makes a lot of sense because CA generally try to announce games closer to the end of the year, and this is one of those times. I'm expecting them to start off the yearly celebration. Keep in mind that they did say that there was going to be a lot of celebration for Total War. That hasn't happened yet. So my theory is they're going to start that off through the summer and then jump into the climax being the trailer, leading on to like the usual pre-orders, blah, 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 which, just in case, don't pre-order a game until you actually get to see some gameplay. Proper gameplay. Looks like Battle Sector is going to get a new campaign being revealed during Skulls. That's going to be quite exciting. If they can expand upon the campaign that is already available, make it kind of just like, you know, more grand scale, I think a lot of people would like that, because the current campaign, the 1v1v1 free-for-all, is decent, but it could be a lot bigger. I feel like the gameplay for Battle Sector is fantastic, and there is a lot that this game can evolve by. And finally, the other hint that I've been able to see is that of Darktide. Not a lot being said here, but a lot of people seem to think that it is Genestealer Cults, which would be kind of cool. In general, it's been a while since I played Darktide, so it'd be nice to get back to it. And I think after whatever this gets announced, we might have to give this a shot again, see how the game is doing. And yeah, I'm kind of excited. More content is always good. I'd love some more class combinations. It would be nice. But overall, this should be a very fun event. I'm looking forward to the 22nd. I'll be streaming it live if everything goes according to plan. And you can imagine that there'll be the usual catch-up, and maybe even if things go well, same time releases as the Skull stuff. Who knows? But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What are you expecting? And let's start a bit of a discussion. Obviously, I haven't been able to talk much about Warforged and so on. I don't play those games, but I have heard some very good things. Rogue Trader, I imagine, is going to be the next DLC that's been talked about for some time now. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you all again very, very soon.